Hello once again, everyone. Welcome to Cruisnick's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruisnick X. Alongside me, the lovely Enigma Zero.
Hello.
And we are 2 quests away from completing the Path of the Machinist. In the last episode, we found the legendary sword. We managed to retrieve the legendary sword Hrunting back from the Black Marketeers, but Rosenthal said there was something interesting about the bandit leader's weapon. So he's been off on a hunch. What exactly does this entail? Well, hopefully we'll find out. Let's not waste any more time and get right to the level 68 quest, Snouts Down, Tails Up. Where have you been, Chris? I've been itching to open this letter from Rosenthal, but he's addressed it to you. Come on, let's hear what he has to say. Let's see. Mystery solved. I took a good look at Naldik and Vimeli's stock, and the firearms one of theirs. Limsa has some bloody strict regulations on the export of firearms, so our bandit chief must have had a back alley supplier. Get your ass to Limsa Laminsa, and we'll find out who put that weapon in our thief's hands. I'll be at the Aetheryte on the lower decks. Rosenthal. So he's on the trail then. Good. Just let me get my gear and we can be off. What? You're going with Chris? Is that really a good idea? I'm with Sim on this one, Hilda. If the leader of the Hounds starts picking quarrels on foreign soil, we could be looking at all sorts of trouble for Ishgard. Ishgard's where the bloody trouble started. And since when have folk of the broom been content to sit back and let others handle the dirty work? I'm going, and that's the end of it. But I promise I'll be on my best behavior. Alright, off to Limsa. And we get to go to there for free. I don't know why I beatbox when in between teleports. Probably because they're so boring. Where are you drunk patty bastard? There you are. What in the bloody hell's this shit doing here? I put your bleeding name on the letter and all. I need to see this through. If I don't, then what are the Hounds good for? You'll just have to humor me. I was aiming to avoid political complications, seeing as Chris and me ain't tied too tightly to any one nation. You're just lucky you have a soft spot for fools what ignore the risk to make a point. Let's get to it then. The bloke most likely to have supplied that firearm is the same bastard what tried to buy the sword. Our black marketeer friend. If we're lucky, we might have an idea where the brigands run off to. Have a mind to squeeze them until an answer pops out. Aye, I'd like to have a word with or two with that bandit leader myself. He's a loose end what needs tying up. We're on the same page. According to me sources, we should find the merchant in the anchor yard. Let's get over there and get this business over with. The anchor yard in the upper decks? Seriously? Oh, I have not been paying attention. Oh, he did not notice the chat going on over here because I guess I was out of commission for a bit. Special hello to Tronox CK2 for the FTW for joining us, as well as another TV viewer who I think is maybe just a bot. I'm not sure. There. But welcome to Cruisnick's Purgatory. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we're currently working on the Path of the Machinist. We're 2 quests away from completing this bull crap. There he is. Well, if it isn't the hounds, was it? What can a humble peddler such as myself do for Ishgard's finest? Oh, holy shit, it's dark! Long time no see, Dark. Frickin'. Why do you keep changing your name halfway through the dang show?
Oh, what?
Anyways, let's see. Help us tell us where the bandit leader is hiding. For a man in my trade, no commodity is more valuable than discretion. If I were to disclose such information, my customers would cease to trust. If you're not feeling helpful, then maybe I should pay a visit to the Yellow Jackets and mention the firearm your valued customer was using. Or maybe I'll just skip straight to that him as upholds the code. Now, let us not be too hasty. Mayhap I can make an exception in this case, in exchange for your silence regarding my, trade in exotic weapons. I believe the gentleman in question has a camp at Providence Point in the Central Highlands. That is where I would look. Providence Point, eh? Well, it's a start. If you're playing us false, I'll be back to feed the crabs with your lying tongue. In fact, if I ever hear you dealing in them stolen goods again, you can add a few more body parts to that list. Nice doing business with you. Alright, Providence Point. Great. Back into the snow we go. Where the fuck's my keyboard now? There it is, I need my bike. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me readjust my mic a little bit more. Still having trouble getting just the right area where I can play the game and still do my voiceovers. Maybe if I do that. How's that sound?
It's still the same.
Well then, good.
Oh my god, ow.
Yeah, I can invite you.
Someone just came up and...
Dark, what's your username again? Oh, right, Dark Cloudman. What am I? Invite players. All right, where are we? There we are. Everyone, welcome Dark Cloudman to the party.
No.
What, do you got a fan running in the background?
I actually do.
Ah, that explains it.
Turn it off if you want.
It's all good. Might as well keep cool. I mean, it is summer.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm looking for a snaveling bastard. There he is.
I have like 3 fans in my room.
Jesus, why not just get an AC, dude? Anyways, we've got the bandit leader here. Let's talk to him. What? How did you... Bah! You've signed your own death warrant coming here. Oh, really? You're gonna use that same tactic. Alright, barrel stabilizer.
Yeah, how come when I invited you to a party the other day, your mic wasn't working on my mic?
Wait, what time was this and when and where and what time?
Nat type, remember?
Oh yeah, when I play at work sometimes, because of the fact that I use my iPhone as a personal hotspot, sometimes it says, oh, the NAT type won't accept, you can't do this because of NAT type, and I'm like, yo, that's a load of crap. Okay, Bandit Leader, do you really want to try this shit again? Because I've got no problems taking your buddies out with a single bullet. I'll riddle them full of holes if you want, and you know why? Because I just don't give a fuck. Gods no! You've killed me, precious! I came running when I heard the shots, but it seems you had things well in hand. Oh, bugger me, there's more here. Please, I'll do anything you ask, just don't kill me! Stop your blubbering! Stop your blubbering, Kern. We ain't going to kill you. Not just yet, any road. That'll depend on the answers you give us. Answers? What's he on about, Chris? The identity of the bandit's employer. Wait, it went that black market bloke? I guess he'd have wanted more than just a sword, eh? Them other brigands we captured were bloody clueless. They only knew what the job was, not the who or the why. Meaning the whole deal was made through this bastard. Start barking, dog, and you might just save your own hide. We was pirates once. That is, until the bitch Admiral passed her bloody law. Blokes like us, though, we ain't cut out for honest work. We'd almost drunk through the last of our plunder when that back-alley peddler showed up with some overpainted wench. Said she'd a job for us. All we had to do was filch a special sword from the Holy See. Ha! For the purse she offered, we'd have stolen the whole bleeding vault. And who was this woman? Part of the deal was we didn't ask no questions. Even the merchant didn't know her real name. It was odd, aye, but we needed the coin, and I didn't rightly care either way. The job itself was easy as taking a piss. She even paid for me to have a firearm to use, and sent us down a road where she didn't see no guards. Though the gods only know how she managed that trick. All we did was follow her map, then shoot the locks on the vault. Walked in, grabbed the sword, walked out, bold as ye please. The trouble came after the delivery was made. She gave the blade back to you. Aye. She sent for me again the day after. Pushed the sword back into me hand along with a sack full of coin. Said she'd made a mistake or summat, and that I should sell the damn thing. Well, I ain't fool enough to try fencing a relic like that on me own, so I went back to the merchant. You were fool enough not to properly burn your contract of sale. How do you think we found you the first time? Contract of sale? What in the hell are you talking about? You think I'd leave a deal like that in ink for the whole world to see? Things are starting to make sense now. There's just one little problem with your story. I've told you the truth, I swear. It was that wench what put us up to it. Aye, that bit I believe. What catches in me craw is her reason for handing back the sword. There was no mistake. And us finding that contract of sale this bastard says he never wrote was no mistake neither. No. He was led by the nose to reclaim hunting before it was sold. And the quickest way to learn the why of it might be to ask the blade itself. Would you mind carting this piece of offal back to Ishgard, Rostenthal? Come with me, Chris. We need to pay us a visit to Muscadine and convince him to take a closer look at the sword. Watch it be a fucking fake. Watch. Just watch. I just have a feeling it's bound to be fake. And I'm out of ginger ale. So I'm forced to drink water now. Alright, back at the congregation of our Knights Most Holy. Most Heavenly. See, not all of the long-ass names I know. Anyways, continuing with the cutscene. Master Chris, how may you again. Was there some choice insult you'd forgotten to spit at me during our previous meeting? Truce, Muscadine. I wouldn't be here if it weren't important. I see. So you believe that hunting may have been altered in some fashion before you were allowed to reclaim it. It's a bit too bloody convenient, don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd rather look the fool than risk something happening at the ceremony. We need to check that sword. I must admit your passion confounds me. The blade is recovered and your hounds have done their duty. Why bother pursuing such a faint suspicion? Why willingly endure the presence of a man you so clearly despise? I swear to God, I'm going to punch this motherfucker in the throat. I want to punch myself in the throat for even voicing this. Oh, I hate your bleeding guts, but once we take on a job, we do the damn thing right. Chris gave his all to save Ishgard. How could I look him in the eye if I'd let our petty feud get in the way of my duty? Such pride. I've not seen this side of you before. It is as you say. If there truly is some flaw, trickery in the blade that disrupts the ceremony, the consequences could be grave indeed. And yet there are rules in place which prevent me from simply handing hunting over to the hounds. Furthermore, our resident blacksmith has already inspected the recovered weapon and declared it sound. Even so, we should... Even so, I will call upon Lord Stephanivian to conduct an independent examination. A machinist may notice a detail that a blacksmith would overlook. I trust this can be accomplished with the requisite discretion. Very good. As far as the release of hunting is concerned, the manufactory is a sanctioned facility. The bureaucrats will be satisfied even should I secure the necessary permissions after the fact. I shall begin making the arrangements. Okay, he's still a dick, but I respect him for how he did that. Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Bloom and tell the news to Rosenthal. Now, Dark, quick question.
What?
Earlier in the stream, you commented, now I've seen it all, including that voice. What were you talking about?
That voice acting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do a ton of it. All my Final Fantasy videos have me in some way or another doing voiceovers. In fact, come Shadowbringers, there will be more.
Oh, no.
Muscadane's not known for his love of the lowborn. I didn't expect he'd just... I thought I'd have to put up more of a fight, is what I'm saying. Well, the sword's with the manufactory now, so I've no complaints. That's where I'd meant to take it in the first place. Now we wait. But don't get too comfortable, Chris. Things are sure to come to a head soon enough. And with that, we've completed another Stormblood Machinist quest. 4 down, 1 to go. When next we go live, we will be completing the Path of the Machinist with the level 70 quest, the Mongrel and the Knight. But until then, that's it for this episode of Cruise Next Purgatory. A special thank you to Enigma Zero and Dark Cloud Man for joining us. I guess everybody's being silent today. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, be sure to turn on notifications, and be sure to subscribe to me for all the Cruise Next Purgatory you can muster. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Machinist, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruise X, signing out.